Hi babes, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. So today I am curing this hair depression. Okay, so I end up buying a U-part wig unit off Amazon. I'll put the link down below once I find it. And so when you open it up, I got a 22-inch body wave. It has 4 clips at the very top, 2 combs on the side, and then it has an adjustable strap at the very back of it. So before I get started though, I'm gonna use my Stenson shampoo and conditioner, my Bondi Boost hair mask. Let that sit for like 10 minutes before I rinse everything out, and then I'm using my Fitzsimmons leave-in conditioner along with the 10-in-1 repair serum. And then I'm just gonna make sure I brush that through my hair really well, detangle it, and then I'm gonna section it into 4 parts. So my blow dryer I'm using is a Babyliss Pro. I bought this like 4 years ago at the beginning of quarantine, and I just used my comb attachment that I bought from a local beauty supply store. I genuinely hate this blow dry attachment just because it falls off every 5 minutes, and then it takes me much longer to blow dry my hair than it actually needs to. So if you have any good recommendations for a blow dryer that comes with the comb attachment, please let me know, okay? Because I'm over it. So before I actually do my braid down, I just use my U-part unit to help me measure my leave out. I know that I want to do a side middle part. Some people do side parts. Listen, that's on you. So like I said, I just use my unit to help me measure out how much hair I need to be able to cover the very, very top, the wefts. And then I also personally leave out a little bit of edges on the side. To me, it just helps blend a little bit better, especially because whenever I do a middle part, I typically tend to tuck my hair behind my ears. So that's what works best for me. If you don't want to leave out any hair at all, you don't have to. It's just, that's what I like to do in order to get a better blend. Before I start my braid down, I'm using the Kreyol Essence Pomade. I just really love it because it helps keep my hair moisturized. It helps give my hair strength while I do my braid down. And to be totally honest with you, I'm not about to do a super flawless braid down just because this is just my hair. Obviously, if this was a client, I'd care a little bit more, but I literally don't. This style is like a quick fix. It's the illusion that you have a sew-in without actually having a sew-in. So, and I knew I was only going to keep this in for maybe like a weekend. Now I will say though that if I'm in between hairstyles and I decide to do this, I do not sleep in my U-part unit. Okay, those clips will cause so much tension onto the temples, you know, of your hair, especially if you don't have any type of leave out like on the sides. So I don't sleep in this at all. I treat it more like clip-ins in the sense of like I literally will clip it on before I get ready to leave, and then like that's it, and call it a day. I treat it more like a clip-ins than I actually would like a true wig unit, and I don't sleep in it. Okay, so now I'll finish braiding. As you can see, like literally my braid pattern is nothing special. I did do like a little anchor braid at the very, very back. That way the back comb would have something to catch up under it, but that's it. I'm using my Kreyol Rose hair oil to moisturize my scalp. I'm not super crazy about this oil, I'll be totally honest. I think I prefer the Kreyol Essence one a little bit more. But I mean, to each his own. If this is what you like, that's just what you like. Now, all I got to do is literally clip this in. Like, it's just that easy. I will say that it's a little easier to attach the combs first and then clip it in, but that was something I had to learn over time. I think every unit is a little bit different in the way that it's constructed, but I just noticed, like, for this one, it's better to use your back comb first, your combs on the side, and then go in and attach your clips and then clip them in. But like I said, that's just something that I learned over time. So next, let's blend this leave out. I still use Murray's beeswax. It will never leave me. I'm an old school stylist, I guess, at this point, and that's just what I like to use. Now, I don't have my hot comb with me. I had left it at my job, so that's okay. But I just use a flat iron. But listen, let me tell you something. I still use beeswax to this day. Okay, and I will literally press the root before using the flat iron, and I don't have to touch my hair for like a week. I just make sure that when I take the unit off at night, I still wrap it down with the scarf, and then when I wake up the next day, all I have to do is lift up the hair, clip it back in, brush a little bit, and then I'm gone and I'm out of the way. Okay, that's it, and that's all. I may use a little bit of hairspray, just a little bit, but I normally do that like at the end, or if I just feel like I need a little bit of frizz control for the day. But other than that, that's it. Y'all don't have to keep using your flat iron every single day to keep your hair straight. Now, if you need something to help you with a little bit more longevity, I would say maybe you start doing your research into the keratin complex. Okay, express treatment, I would say look into that. But if you just use something with a little bit more hold and you actually press the root first, then you don't typically have that problem. Then after I get everything flat ironed, now I just brush it into place. If I wanted to leave it straight, then I could just stop here. And if that's what you want to do, then just stop here. Like I said, when I do a middle part, I typically will tuck my hair behind my ears, because it's so weird. It's like, I like the idea of a middle part, but I hate, especially when I'm working, I hate having hair in my face. Like, I typically will wear my hair back if you ever see me, because it's just one more thing. And then the bangs make me hot, and it's just the whole thing. So I typically just tuck my hair behind my ears if I do a middle part, and just kind of go on about my day. Now, for this video specifically, I did want more of like a beachy wave, so I'm just gonna go in with my curling iron. This one was by Conair, I believe. I think I used a 1 1/4 inch to get the beach waves, but I honestly can't remember. before I pick up my hot tool, I'm using the Verb Gloss and Shine Spray. It's going to give me heat protection, but it's also going to give me shine to the hair too. Almost, me personally, every single time I pick up something new, I'm using a different product. I know, and not everybody needs that. It's just that I have all these products to use, and I just wanted to use them, so I'm just being a hairstylist and being extra. But like I said, I'm just using this to give me heat protection from the hot tool and also to give me shine at the same time. And then I think I ended up using my Conair 1 1/4 inch to get these like kind of textured kind of curls. I left the ends out because, like I said, I wanted more like textured, more like beachy. So that's what I did and just curled my hair all over. Major key alert. So after you have curled your hair, let it cool, because hair has memory, okay? It'll cool down into that shape. And then lastly, the last thing I want to do is use my Bumble and Bumble texture spray. And then I'm going to use my wide tooth comb to help brush it out. And then boom, I have waves that are going to last me all day. And that's all I have for this video. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I love you so much. Bye.